Special presentation this morning, and our theme this year is blessed to be a blessing. And we have, as a staff, kind of talked about this and prayed about this. Many of you certainly would qualify for one of these awards, but we have a little plaque that we want to give away, and we're going to do this several times, about folks in our church that have been a special blessing and stepped up to help to meet some needs. And Josh has one today. You want to come ahead?
We have a plaque here we want to present to someone, and this is a small token of what their service have done. And we all have skills, talents, or time to give to people, and we should take that to be a blessing to other people. And we want to have Brother Charlie Carroll. Brother Charlie, will you come up, sir? And I don't know everything about this, but I know Brother Charlie has devoted many hours and time in the jails, and when he can. I know there's been some roadblocks of late, but there's been times when Charlie goes and preaches in the jails, and he writes letters to the inmates, and he's developed a program, a writing program, a biblical program through his wife and prayer and everything else, and they've shared this with me. And I guess when we talk about being blessed to be a blessing, we thought about Brother Charlie and taking his time, and no one knows about this really. Just a few of us know of your efforts, but I know God notices it. And I know you're a blessing to me as inmates. Pastor, will you present it to them?
Yeah, we have this plaque here, and it simply says, Blessed to be a Blessing Award presented to Charlie Carroll in recognition for faithfully blessing others, the fall of 2020 from Valley Baptist Church in Mesa, Arizona. Brother Charlie, God bless you.
May I say something? Wow, that was a surprise. If you would have told me 10 years ago when I retired that I'd be in a prison out here, I'd say, you're crazy. Because, I've had up and downs in life until I met my wife and I got saved. I was spiraling out of control. When I moved out here, I went to another church. And the pastor there knew my testimony. And he said, Charlie, why don't you go to the prison ministry? I said, well, what can I do? Your testimony. Me? What can I? I didn't finish high school. I'm just a regular guy. I worked for UPS for 25 years. And then I realized how testimonies can affect people. So I started going to the prison, and I grew and grew and grew, and I've been doing it about 8 years. And I've seen some men get released and how the impact that I made on their lives. When they went, a lot of them got deported back to Mexico. And I've gone to Mexico and I followed up on a few that I could. And they're doing exactly what I'm doing down there. So this goes to show that you can impact people. And blessed to be a blessing, it goes a long way. And for this little, plaque here means the world to me because, that's what I can give from my heart, because I've been through the drugs and all the ups and downs of my life, and how God, and Pastor Page will tell you, he knows, I used to visit with Pastor Page, other people, and I was never really involved with a church until I met my wife. And I got saved December 21st, 1986. I haven't looked back on any drugs, any drink, any of that stuff since that point. And as far as blowing my own horn, what I do, that's not me. My wife may say, well, they don't know. Well, God knows, and the pastor knows, and I like to share that we can make differences in people's lives. But again, you have to open up, put your heart there, and I just have to be myself. And that's all I can be. All right, thank you very much.
Praise the Lord. That's good. Use your gifts and abilities for the Lord. And not everybody would be used in that same way. We have others, and you'll hear from others.